What's up, fam? It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood, of course, and we're back on the IE Network. This is Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor, in case you didn't know, it's ICYDK.blog. Make sure you check them out on all mobile devices and the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss one video. Let's go. And let's start this thing off with your girl, KellyRowland. Now, everybody's been seeing this clip. It went viral. KellyRowland's at the Cannes at the Cannes Film Festival. And I believe the Cannes Film Festival is in France. She's out there at the Cannes Film Festival. She's doing the red carpet. And everyone saw the viral clip of her turning around and going at it at security. People wanted to know what it was that ticked Kelly off, because everyone's saying if he pissed KellyRowland off, it must have been something. Well, it turns out that KellyRowland was complaining that they were trying to rush her up the steps. They were putting their hands in her face, and then while they were trying to rush her, someone stepped on her dress. And that's what Kelly turned around and said, "Don't talk to me like that. Don't rush me." And then she said, "Don't talk to me like that. I am not a child. Don't talk to me like that." This is KellyRowland. This is the queen. This is the queen. I know, guys, that she's not Beyonce, and a lot of people say, well, it ain't Beyonce. She's still a queen. It's KellyRowland. Watch your step. All right? You treat her with respect. You wasn't rushing all of them other people. Don't rush her up the steps. She'll go up the steps when she get good and damn ready. So shout out to KellyRowland. That's what she was basically, for the people who don't know what she was arguing about, they were trying to rush her, and then he went and stepped on her dress, trying to be so fast, and stepped on her dress. And she turned around, and I guess the security guard said something that Kelly didn't like, and Kelly basically told her, "Don't talk to me like that. Better watch your mouth." Moving on to 50 Cent, and 50 Cent has sold. And for everybody that thought he was just joking around, I knew he wasn't joking around. The way he kept talking about it, he sold the rights to the Diddy documentary to Netflix. He said Netflix won the bidding war, and now they're going to be putting out this Surviving Diddy documentary, or Diddy Do It, I think it might be called. And man, this to me is going to be the nail in Diddy's coffin. He's already laying in the coffin, but They haven't nailed it shut yet. He's in the coffin, but they haven't nailed it shut. To me, this documentary on 50 Cent, who's been trolling Diddy, from the beginning, has been trolling Diddy for years, and this just made it worse. And 50 Cent is going to put the nail in Diddy's coffin. How I feel about that, y'all already know how I feel about, my black people. Yes, Diddy, for whatever crimes or that he's committed, yes, he deserves to pay for it. But I just feel as though, like, when it comes to black men, people just go extra hard, because there are plenty of white celebrities out there and plenty of white men out there that do the same or worse than Diddy's done. And they don't say, "Oh yeah, well, we haven't seen the video." Yeah, because they're not exposing them. They're not exposing them. The video's never going to come out because white people don't expose their own. And I just feel as though 50 Cent's mad corny for going after Diddy. It's like you would think Diddy did something to 50 Cent. I know for a fact Diddy has not done anything to 50 Cent other than conduct business that 50 Cent may have felt as though wasn't fair business, but it's business. If you want my artist, you got to pay. He's in a contract with me. You got to pay me some money to buy him out of contract. He wanted $2 million for Mace, but that's not the problem. The problem is Diddy took his baby mama from him. That's the real problem. Or Diddy started dating his baby mama, and then when 50 told the baby mother not to date Diddy anymore, and she said, "No, I'm not listening to you." He allegedly kicked in the face and beat her up. So I think it's corny that 50 is, and people, everybody's laughing and, "Oh yeah, you don't want 50 Cent as the enemy, and 50 been on his head, stay on his head," and other. I just think it's mad corny. And, if Puffy comes out and unalives himself and takes himself off this earth, I don't want to hear nobody, oh, we didn't know he's going to do that. 50 Cent, to me, is mad corny. I don't agree with the taking down, piling on. You already see that Diddy's pretty much done. But now everybody wants to pile on that didn't have the balls to do it before. So I think that's corny. But Puffy, I believe this documentary will be the nail in his coffin. Speaking of Puffy, his baby mother, Misa Hilton, spoke out, finally breaking her silence on the Cassie situation. And Misa, put a post up of Quincy, Justin, Christian, and Diddy's girls. She says, I am heartbroken that Cassie must relive the horror of her abuse, and my heart goes out to her. I know exactly how she feels, and through my empathy, it has triggered my own trauma. These young people were raised by women that want the best for them. We put God and education first and have always been united in our mutual effort to support their dreams. Two of the youngest do not have their mother here, and it has been our duty to support them. Their father needs help, and I am praying that he truly does the personal work and receives it. So that was Misa Hilton's comment. Y'all can let me know down below what you think of that. Very telling part when she says, I know exactly how she feels. So that is pretty much sending tea leaves that she may have been abused. We've all heard the stories and the allegations, so I would say she pretty much confirmed it by making that comment. So shout out to Misa Hilton. I thought it was a great response. I'm glad that she realizes that Puffy needs help, and she didn't pile on, right? She didn't pile on. I'm sure behind closed doors, Misa's giving him a mouthful, and that's the way it should be when it comes to your family and friends. When you hit a tough spot, your family, you don't want to see your family and friends out there publicly embarrassing you and publicly piling on with the rest of the crowd, because you're supposed to have a different relationship with them. So your family's supposed to pull you aside and not unfollow you on Instagram as another just trying to make a spectacle for everybody else. Like the states up that Meek Mill and Young Miami and all these people are doing. Y'all are following him, unfollowing him on Instagram because you want to look good in the public eye. Right? But, you should be trying to talk to him behind closed doors and tell him what the F is the matter with you. You need to get some help. But everybody wants to clout chase, and everybody wants people to say, oh, he cares about women because he unfollowed Diddy. So, shout out again to Misa Hilton. And speaking of Cassie, we're going to close it out with her because finally, after a week after the video drops, Cassie has spoken out. Now, of course, she's in an NDA, so she can't actually speak on the case, and she did not. What she said was, thank you for all the love and support from my family, friends, strangers, and those I have yet to meet. The outpouring of love has created a place for my younger self to settle and feel safe now, but this is only the beginning. Domestic violence is the issue. It broke me down to someone I never thought I would become with a lot of hard work. I am better today, but I will always be recovering from my past. Thank you to everyone that has taken the time to take this matter seriously. My only ask is that everyone open your heart to believing victims the first time. It takes a lot of heart to tell the truth out of a situation that you were powerless in. I offer my hand to those that are still living in fear. Reach out to your people. Don't cut them off. No one should carry this weight alone. This healing journey is never ending, but this support means everything to me. Thank you. Love always, Cassie. My take on that is, again, I agree with her post. I liked her post. It was, very not shading Puffy, not bringing up, not saying, oh, I told you so, or other things, and I haven't even began to, none of that. She basically said, stated perfectly what she needed to say and thanking everyone else. My only thing that I don't like in there is, my only ask is that everyone open your heart to believe in victims the first time. But you know that you're living in this generation, and because of things like this with your situation that was real, you're going to have people that are just looking for clout and money, and they're going to create situations based on what they read you went through. They're going to go through that and take some of the other lawsuits and create their own little trauma. And not all of them are telling the truth, right? You see it every facet of their life. So I would say believe them with evidence. I never didn't believe Cassie. I believed Cassie from day one because I knew the amount of time she was with Diddy. There was always talks about it. You could see them in public. You could see, some of the looks he used to give her in public. And plus, I was around in that era, I was in the industry, and we heard about all those things. So, yes, you believe to a certain extent you have to believe the victims, but, Megan Thee Stallion, how come she didn't get disgrace? She didn't get, so you can't say, oh yeah, believe victims every time. And Megan Thee Stallion didn't get disgraced. So there's a lot of, Gina came out before Cassie. Gina got told, you're a clout chaser, you're a clown, you're this, you're that. And nobody ever paid attention to it except Tasha K. So where I do like her statement, and I believe we should believe victims for the first time to a certain extent. If you come with, you got the receipts to back it and the story sounds sensible, then yeah, believe them until proven otherwise. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood. For the IE Network, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.